What's up, guys? We're here in Abilene, Texas. We're at Lake Fort Phantom Hill. I never fished this lake before, so I'm gonna show you how to fish a lake you guys never fish, and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. Stay tuned. All right, guys, well, we found this spot right here. It's just grass. It's pretty shallow. It's about 7 feet, so that's what I'm looking for. Every time I fish a lake I've never been before, I'm gonna fish shallow. I mean, I don't know this lake. The only thing I know about this lake is what I found on my on the maps, the research I did. That's about it. And one of my baits I like to start with is what I call a search bait. My search bait will be a swim bait. Another thing you want to look for is everything above the water. You want to be looking at birds, see if you can see what they're feeding on. Most of the time you can tell if it's shad or bluegill. I mean, most of the time, I mean, I've seen where whatever the birds are feeding, that's what the bass is feeding on too. The key is to you know, find the fish as fast as possible, and also we have a small window you know, to find them and catch them. We're in the summer. It's gonna get hot afternoon, really hot, and that's why I want to cover as much water as possible I can. You know, over here the water is a little murky, and so this is what I'm gonna do. The change, I'm gonna change to spinnerbait. I can already see you know, activity on the water. I can see you know, fish feeding on shad, and so throwing this spinnerbait is gonna be a pretty good choice. So we're gonna start right here in this shallow area, you know, vegetation around us, and we're gonna work our way up to some docks, and it's gonna be a lot clearer water. And over there I'm gonna show you guys how I will fish those spots, and I will change my tactics. You don't want to spend too much time in one spot unless you know there's fish in there, and then you can start you know, playing with them and figure out what they want to eat. But this is a new lake, never been here before. I don't know it, so right now I'm in searching mode. All right, guys, this is where I'm gonna be you know, changing back and forth from my spinnerbait to my swim bait. I already saw some bass feeding on top. If this one doesn't work, I know there's bass in here. I physically saw them, so I will change to the top water. You see, that was a bite. So right now I just found a school. Now this is why it's important to you know, cover water. Right now I'm using this is my swim bait. It is a reaction bait, and this is summer, so they're feeding aggressively right now this morning. They know it's gonna get hot later on today, so they want to feed as much as possible, and then once it start getting too hot, they're gonna go find some shade. They're gonna get into the grass, vegetation, docks, and that's what we're gonna do later on today. Once it starts to warm up, we're gonna go find the fish on the docks. Whenever you're fishing a swim bait, you want to make long casts. I mean, you want to cover as much water as possible. Okay, I got one. Okay. Well, this is what we keep seeing. Come on. Now, this is what they're right here jumping. So now we know, we know the spot already. Some white bass, and so this is a time when to move. We're gonna keep using our swim bait. There's a little bass. I'm gonna let this little fella go. It's pretty good size. Another white bass. Another one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. That's big. Oh yeah. Look at this one. Pretty nice. Now we're gonna search for a largemouth. See guys, that's the key of fishing a new lake you never fished before. It's covered water. Have what I call a search bait. It's my swim bait. It's also a a reaction bait. You just want to be covered in water, and just by that, I mean you're gonna learn a lot about the lake. Like right now, I mean we learned that area over there we're catching all the white bass and striped bass. Well, that's white bass and striped bass area. So now we're gonna keep covering water. We're gonna learn a little bit more about this lake, and we're gonna see if we can find some largemouth. And right now we're gonna keep fishing all this vegetation area, and eventually we're gonna go into some docks. It's already warming up, so we're fishing shallow. So now that the fish is gonna start moving deeper. So that's when we have to start moving, from shallow areas. That's why we're gonna go fish the docks, That's where it goes from shallow, and then it just drops. And that's what the bass is looking for. Bass is looking for a place where he can hide and then have a quick access to deeper water. And that's what the bass likes. And they want to go in, feed, come back, and you know, get some shelter, you know, hide from the sun, from the heat, get some shade. And like right now there's a bunch of grass, and we're about 3.5. It's still not too warm. We can still catch fish in shallow water, and but eventually we are gonna go ahead and move to a little bit deeper water by the docks. Maybe we're probably gonna have to go to finesse fishing. I mean, right now I'm learning about this lake. I have a better picture now. I have a better understanding of what is the fish doing. I mean, what area, what kind of fish is in what area, and we just have to keep covering water. We have to cover water, guys. That's the key. That's the key of fishing a new lake. Just cover water as fast as possible, and you're gonna learn a lot about that lake just by doing that. When I'm talking about shallow water, to me, shallow water is anything less than 10 feet. Usually, I mean, over there we were catching them at 7 feet. That's shallow. This is a good depth. But eventually, I mean, as the day warms up, they're gonna start moving 15, 20 feet, and that's when we have to start changing something different. That's where we probably have to go finesse. We have to crankbait. But right now I'm still learning about the lake. Also over there we were catching all the white bass. You know, the water was a little dirty. I know I keep repeating myself, but the key is cover water. I mean, also watch your surroundings, watch the birds, see if there's any movement, see if they're eating. I mean, that is going to tell you a lot. Like I said, is this a new lake for me? And we did pretty good with the white bass. Found them, caught them, and now we're going to have to keep moving, and I want to find out a little more about this lake. And right now we're fishing at 6 feet of water, and it's about 80 degrees. It's pretty good. It's decent. I mean, that's where they were active. Especially this morning, they were real active. You know, it's a good day for fishing. It's not hot. Water temperature is decent. It's actually a pretty nice day. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, we were like 106, 107 out here in West Texas. I wasn't gonna go fishing that kind of weather. That's just too hot for me. Pretty sure it's just too hot for the fish too. They can still bite. I mean, fish can still bite. You can still catch fish in real hot weather, extreme weather. That's when you have to go do finesse. Also, guys, something that's real important is your speed. You have to find the right speed. I mean, you'll know when you start, you know, getting bites. I mean, you'll know. You know, when it's too hot, when the fish is hot, they get lazy too. Just like us, when we're hot, you just want to be in the shade, do nothing. Fish is the same way. Like I say, right now I'm covering water. I'm learning about the lake. You see, guys, you see all that right there? Well, all that is a real good place for flipping. I'm not gonna waste my time flipping right now. I'm trying to learn as much as possible about this lake. I know right here it's already 5 feet right here. So probably over there it's probably like 2 feet, 3 feet. Plus, you know, it's the summer. If we were in the spring, I would definitely hit those spots right now. But I'm trying to learn as much as possible about this lake. I mean, just by looking at all this right here, I mean, this lake is gonna be good in the spring. I'm gonna definitely come over here. You know, be flipping all this area, looking for the big bass. Here it is. Here it is, guys. It's a bass. It's not a big one, but here it is. That's what I keep saying. Cover water. Cover water with you know, reaction bait. Here it is. It's a nice one. There you go. I mean, you have to find that pattern. You have to you know, just keep moving, keep covering water. I mean, once you find them, don't change anything. Just keep doing the same thing, guys. I mean, right now, I mean, I'm using this swim bait. I like this one. This is one of my favorite ones because most lakes, they have shad. Most fish, most bass eat shad. So it is a good search of bait. Got a big one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo! Here it is, guys. Look at this one, guys. Right here on the docks. Oh man. See ya. how heavy this is. It's a 4-pounder. Felt pretty good. Well, that's what I'm talking about, guys. You have to cover water. Alright guys, just remember, whenever you're fishing a new lake, never been there before, cover water. That's the key. This bad boy should go. Just let him go. Alright guys, it's time to go. I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. I'm gonna keep fishing lakes I've never been before. That way I can show you guys you know how to do it, how to fish lakes, and how to fish lakes that you guys never fished before. I mean, they can be a little tricky, but I'm gonna show you guys. And well, that's it guys. I'm just hoping you guys enjoyed. Later.